Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're bringing more cozy fall vibes into the living room. I'm going to be decorating around my TV and creating a warm little gallery wall that just makes the space feel complete. And I'll also be decorating the TV stand for fall, so grab a coffee or your favorite cozy fall drink and let's get to decorating. So let me give you all a little recap of what we worked on last week, which was the fireplace mantle and hearth. This is the look that I created for this area, and right next door to the fireplace is our TV stand and our TV. So I'm wanting to bring the look that we did on the fireplace over onto the TV stand to make this space look complete. As I started to gather my ideas for the way that I wanted to decorate on top of the TV stand, I realized that I really want a gallery wall around my TV. My TV in my living room is pretty large and it takes up a good chunk of the wall, but I feel every time I decorate on the TV stand that something is missing. So I thought, why not try a gallery wall around the TV with some of the frames that I just have laying around and just see what I think of it. I can live with it for this fall season and see if I enjoy it into Christmas and the new year. So these are the frames that I'm thinking of using around this gallery wall. I have a mixture of wood and some little brass ones and one that's kind of like a gold frame. I would change out the art that's in the two larger frames and then obviously adding art into the two small wood frames. But here I'm just going to kind of play with what my layout would look like to get an idea of if I actually want to do the gallery wall or not. Now, when it comes to art for all of my frames, I just cut out some pages from a book that I thrifted a while ago. I've talked about in previous videos. It's called Farmland USA, and it has some absolutely beautiful illustrations inside of it. The picture that you're seeing right here is one of them. So now in the past, when I added art to the two larger frames, they're made of wood. So I just used some small nails to go ahead and attach the art into the frame. So I'm just going to take those little nails out and just use the little nails again to secure them into place. When it comes to actually hanging up my art, I know I could probably make some templates and hang those up so that I could get an idea of where I'm going to be hanging the different frames. That way I don't make random holes all over the place. But I'm not going to lie to y'all, my patience is not there for something like that. I want to see the project through and I'm really excited to see how this is going to work out. So I just went for it. Once I got the two larger frames up, I went ahead and figured out what I wanted to go in the middle of these two. Also, y'all, I know you can see the cords coming down from my TV, but every time I add decor to the TV stand, you can't see that little area in the back. And honestly, this cord hider thing that I bought, the adhesive on it does not stick to the wall. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else to hide the cords. But for now, we're just gonna roll with that. And now that I like the placement, we can go ahead and choose art for the two small wood frames. I already had these illustrations cut out from the book I was telling you all about, but I wanted something more fall-like, so I also cut this page out, and I was thinking I could just cut out these little pumpkins right here, and that would look really cute. And then for the larger wood frame, wouldn't it be pretty to have this mailbox? I don't know, I just thought it would be cute. And then this is just like an honorable mention. This little tractor is so cute as well. I don't have a frame to fit this at the moment, but maybe in the future I can find a frame that I can put this beautiful picture in and it can go on my gallery wall as well. These are so cute. I got them at a thrift store for like 50 cents each. I got 4 of them. They're made in England. So I have 3 of them left now, and my choices were to either put them on the sides of the 2 frames under the TV, or I was thinking that I could place them all 3 in a row on the side of the TV, because I like to add taller things onto the TV stand, and although some of the decor might cover some of this gallery wall, I don't want it to cover these little pieces of art because they're just way too cute. I want them to be showcased. So for these, I did use a template because I wanted them to be in a straight line. I didn't want it to look messy or sloppy on the side of the TV. Since obviously the side of the TV is straight, I didn't want these frames to be crooked in any way. So I just made some little round templates, and then I put a little hole where the actual nail would need to go in order to hang these. I'm so excited. I absolutely love how they look. I really love how this entire gallery wall turned out. So now it's time to start decorating the top of the TV stand, and I'm going to start out by adding in some candle holders. I don't have 4 matching ones. I wish that I did, but since I don't, I'm just going to bring out all of my wood candle holders. I feel like wood is the perfect vibe for fall decor. It brings in that warmth and coziness. And of course, I'm gonna light a fall candle so that I can get the fall scents going throughout my home while I continue decorating. So for the middle of the TV stand, I decided to bring out a wood dough bowl. So I started out by adding these green leaf picks into the dough bowl. And then I've had this pumpkin for a super long time, and I've always wanted to put a light inside of it. So I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm just gonna add this into the middle of the dough bowl. Now, just to fill out the dough bowl a little bit more, I'm gonna be adding in a couple of these dried fruit picks that I picked up at a thrift store a while ago. I really love decorating with these every fall. I don't know what it is about them, but I just love the look of them. Of course, we got to add in some pine cones just to finish off the look. And am I the only one who hasn't been able to find any cinnamon smelling pine cones? I feel like other years I would see them everywhere, and this year I can't seem to find them anywhere. I went to Michael's yesterday and I felt like I could smell them somewhere, and I was looking around the area and they were nowhere to be found. I don't know what I was smelling, but they were not the pine cones. So I don't know where those are this year, but I really miss them because I really loved how those smelled. Then I'm going to be adding in these 2 beautiful blue books with gold writing on them. They are absolutely beautiful. I used a couple of them on the fireplace mantle as well, so I want to bring the blue down onto the TV stand. To the tops of the books, I'm going to be adding in a couple of brass taper candles, and y'all look at this one that I found a couple of years ago while out thrifting. It is so beautiful. It's a fall leaf and it's brass and it's just so pretty. And that's the finished look, y'all. I hope that you all enjoyed coming along with me creating a cozy gallery wall around my TV and decorating my TV stand in my living room for the fall season. It was so much fun to do, and I really love how this look turned out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.